Told that bitch that I'm too, yeah. I should ought to give it, dang. Told that bitch that I'm too, yeah. You going for the nigga who be broken, got no cash. Bouncing up from head to toe, boxing shit like muscle man. Ain't no funks, you try to walk, you go get stable, flex again.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This might be one of the lowest of quality videos you probably ever see. Cause like, I'm not caring right now. I'm doing schoolwork, trying to get caught up, midterms, etc. This is my college class. I'm finna fail if I don't do all this work tonight and tomorrow. Yeah, and my computer's about to die. But I was like, I don't know. I feel like people really like the story time. So here's another one. So this is about to be a playlist of stuff that I talk about because a lot has happened in my last 2 years of my life. So I got some stories. And of course I gotta ask permission because I'm not one of them. So some stuff will be like, it's my story and I'm going to use fake names for the purpose of the story today. But other stories I do want to say like who was there and like actual information. So like it just to me seems important sometimes to have like people's names and stuff. I know my ponytail, okay, we're not gonna talk about it. But so for this story, y'all, I'm gonna be talking about my 10th grade like first time I got played. Okay, so this is the first time I got played. I was in the 10th grade, and this is such a sad story because this is those something that like is very traumatic for me, and I feel like a lot of people really didn't grasp how like miserable I was every day in the 10th grade after this situation. But you know what, I'm like older now, 2 years later. Like, it's tough now. I can say it's tough, but back then I was not saying it was tough. I was pissed. Okay, I was very pissed. So I don't know, I just was really going through a phase where I like white boys, and this was just me. Like, this was just me. And I was really like loving it there. Like, they're so cute still. Like, just but I wanted a little spicy white, like something a little dangerous, something a little fun, but like white. I don't know. Call it a fetish. I don't care what you call it. But that's what I wanted. And I was gonna get it. So I was looking, searching. And it was like our first like year in school because we were online, and then there was like a couple of days we could come to school, but not everybody came to school. So we are all in school. This is the first time we're ever meeting each other, 10th grade, back from COVID stuff, still wearing a mask, but like we're in school now. And I'm meeting people, connecting, talking to people from online, like, hey, what's up? And then this girl, for the purposes, I'm gonna say her name because like she don't know me, I don't know her. I doubt she ever wants to see this video. So this girl, Alexis, and I became friends, and she was cool. She's still cool. Like, I feel like this is the one thing I do regret about this story is I effed her over to get with this dude. And that's my bad. That's exactly what I get because I got everything else I deserved after that. But still, I was still sad. Like, but I don't know. What am I talking about? But I don't know. We were cool, and to speed it up, like we're in class and she's like, oh, he's cute or whatever, and I don't know why I did what I did. I just did it, and I was like, oh, my friend thinks you're cute. She was pissed, as she should be, because why would I do that? Okay, I'm not gonna say I was the greatest of people in the 10th grade. Like, I don't know, but I was genuinely doing it for her. Like, in that moment, I was not trying to be shady or like do nothing rude. They had connected, they was talking or whatever. I don't know what happened with that, but I know that I had started becoming friends with this dude named Zaron, to this day my best friend. And we had talked online and stuff, and like we was in group chats and stuff, but we didn't talk a lot. But once we got to school, it was like, oh, that's who you are, I'm who I am, like, you know. And so we were talking or whatever, and somehow the boy that I was trying to get her with got my Snapchat from Zyron, and I was like, we're gonna call him Carter for the sake of this story. So Carter ended up texting me, and he was talking about, oh, I didn't really mess with your friend or whatever or something. I feel like he was saying something about her that happened, and then I was adding my input on it. But how are you adding input on stuff that you don't even know what's going on or what's talking about? See, that's where I was in the wrong, all the way in the wrong. But if I could apologize to her to this day, I would. But I don't ever see her. She left the school. But anyway, so we're talking, and he's like, oh, well, you should F with me or whatever. And I was like, that's what I did. Anyway, so we start talking. We're in school. I be flirting, like, hey, want to sit with you. I'm trying to really remember. I would like go to his computer, take pictures with him, try to spend time with him. Anytime we ever hung out, we was with his other friend, and I'm gonna call him White. So we will only hang out with his friend White. I don't know why Carter could never just hang out with me on his own. I don't know. Well, I didn't know at the time. And so, tears. But, bro, I'm really trying to remember. We only ever hung out twice. Talked to him a lot. Like, my house, like, got robbed. And, like, that was somebody that I was talking to while I was going through that. And, like, you know, I just liked him. I really did. Like, I really did like him. And I was more like bold in a sense where like I would really try to be around him in school stuff, like hang out with him. Like I really didn't care about nobody else. Like I wasn't thinking about nobody else. Like that's who I wanted, and that's what I was doing, and that's what I was gonna do. And we never did nothing. Like literally, like we never kissed, we never did anything. And I always felt like that was weird. But he said he didn't like public display of affection, and that was something new for me because like I never like been around people like throughout middle school who didn't like to do stuff. And so that was so odd, and I don't know why I overlooked it. I should have been looking into it and thinking, because it don't make no sense with somebody that you like. You don't even want to hold hands, you don't even want to hug, you don't even want to kiss. What? I should have been clicking it in my head, but I just wasn't. I was just being delulu, and I was happy, and so I was sitting pretty thinking, oh, he's waiting. No, but he's but anyway, so I don't know. Things are going cool. I mean, we're only on Snapchat. I did have his number. We FaceTime once. It just is given you're not with him, but you think you are. But I just, you know, I just was not thinking. And so, I hate this story for me. But one night, like, it's like a Friday night. Or it's a Sunday night. I'm just getting ready to go to sleep. I'm laying down. People start blowing on my phone. And this is Snapchat. Like, people start adding me. I'm like, oh, shoot. Like, I'm not famous. Nobody knows me. I'm unknown in my city. Like, I go to Snapchat. All of these requests, about 4 or 5. I don't know, Snapchat, some girl texted me talking about, oh, do you know such and such, Carter, or whatever? Because, I'm going to just start from the girl. Because her friend had texted me, but I can't remember what the friend said. I can't remember any of that. So I know the girl. I'm gonna call her Star. So Star sitting here texting me like, oh, this is my boyfriend or whatever, and you know he's been cheated on me, and like I knew about you for 2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks. And, you know, I had my friend text you because I didn't know what to say, and I didn't know who you were, and I didn't know what to do. And I'm just like, oh my God. So one thing about me is when I'm with someone, I'm with someone. And so when people are texting me, I'm coming to you. Like, what is this? And wow, but this was a little bit after. Like I didn't text Carter immediately until like after I got all the information. And so she's texting me, telling me, showing me receipts, showing me pictures, showing me like messages of like us. And she's like, oh yeah, he was over my house one time a couple of days ago. He was at my house on my phone because he was grounded or something, and he was texting you on Snapchat. And I saw him and I asked him about it, and he was like, okay, well, what are you gonna do or something? And I was baffled. I was legit baffled. Like, hearing all of this information blew my mind. She was like, yeah, I'm going to go see him today, and I just don't know what to do. And one thing about me is, like, when I hear information, like, especially something that affects me, and I be trying to be girl code so bad, but I told you yourself, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, I was pissed. So, That was a lot of information. So I'm gonna try to break it down. She just texted me, unfolded everything. In my mind, I'm thinking, how are you a girlfriend and you let it go 2 weeks and you didn't break up with that nigga, or like you didn't been reach out to me? Oh my gosh, like really trying to remember is like making me mad because like I really don't remember. But yeah. But oh my gosh. So I'm just sitting here like, what? Like, what is going on? Imagine some nigga being in your house, on your bed, on your phone, texting another girl. Bro, what? You would have got your beat from the bed to the downstairs to the door. So I'm sitting here like, bro, what is this? What is she talking about? Who is she? Da da da. He like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drag you into this and everything. And like, it was a lot. Okay, it was just a lot, but it all summed up to be he was doing something to get back at her because of some stuff that she did to him. So really it had nothing to do with me. And you know, I just got played. I just got played with. My time wasted, energy wasted, and I really felt like somebody liked me that didn't. Period. Point blank. They're still together to this day, and I love that for them. Period. Because what if it's gonna be me? But not that situation. Just happy in love forever and ever. But I swore off white people for a long time. I'm so sorry. But and then, oh my god, plot twist. I can't wait to get to that part. But it just was crazy because I was sitting here talking to my friends out around. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I didn't cry until, so this happened. We were talking, me and Carter, from like the beginning of school. So I'll say September to October. This happened at the end of October. I'm gonna just say the end of October. I didn't really cry about it and be sad about it until April. Is that a long time? That's a long time. I mean, I lived life, but like I really cried that day because like after I had found out, you know, he had blocked me and everything after he apologized and explained himself. And then I had blocked her and stuff, and I kept it pushing because it's just like, I mean, what was I supposed to do? I was a third party involved in a situation that had nothing to do with me. And I was sad, but like at the same time, I couldn't do nothing about it. Like it just wasn't my business. It just wasn't my beef. You know, I told her I really don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you. I hope the best for you though. Cause yeah. But I was not in that mood to be for a girl. I just got told that somebody that I thought I liked was playing me the whole time. How am I supposed to help you better your relationship? Like, I just wasn't in that mindset to be helpful and supportive to her. But I wish I could have, though, because, like, I feel for females and I feel for myself. So I wish I could have been there for her, but I just couldn't do it because I was mad. So, time goes by. And I was just being dumb and delusional. I was like, would you leave her for me or whatever? And then he was like, something like playing around with the idea, but not really saying yes or no. And then, I don't know. I don't think that went anywhere. I don't remember. But personally, I don't think that went anywhere. I tried to just get over it, be cordial, because Zyron is both of our friends. And so, like, I had to be around him. I had to tolerate. So I tried to be cool, cordial, talk to him, like just regular stuff. I tried to move past it because it's not like we were dating, boyfriend, girlfriend. And it was a little talking situation. I liked you, you might have liked me, but it wasn't meant to be. Keep pushing. Like I didn't have nothing really to dwell on. I didn't have nothing really to cry about. I didn't have nothing really to be sad and depressed about. So I just had to get over it. So I got up. It's like we just started school. Like, I mean, I'm not about to let it trickle down and ruin my whole 10th grade. So I thought. But, so something happens to where, like, I guess I was just playing with him too much. And, like, I mean, I could be playful. But, I guess he just didn't take it that way. So he went back to her talking about how I was putting my hands on him or something in a way that he didn't appreciate or like. And out of nowhere, like, I'll say like a week after that, like, some girl texts me on Instagram and she's like, oh, you're a homewrecker and I don't understand why you ever would ever think he would be with someone like you. And it was so bad. Like the paragraphs. So what I did was I immediately sent that girl's Instagram to all my friends, and we was on them. Because I'm sorry, like, I'm living my life. I'm not worried about y'all and your relationship. I'm trying to make my life comfortable. I have to be in school with him. You are in a relationship with him. That's great. I want to feel comfortable, and especially around my best friend. As of now, that wasn't really my best friend then, but that was somebody that I liked being around. That was my friend. I wasn't finna let your life affect my life with my people, and I wasn't about to go be by myself and not be with my friend. And I still do that to this day, to where I like leave the situation. I let people control me, and I don't appreciate that, because it excludes me from a lot of stuff, fun, because I feel like I can't be myself around you. And I still to this day do not socialize with him, talk to him, or nothing. And when he's around my friend, I'm not around him. I'm not around my friend. And that don't feel right to me. But at that time, I wasn't trying to let that happen. I was trying to figure out a way to be cordial, be myself, fun. Maybe I was playful, flirty, I don't know. But I really don't remember. I can't remember why or what he told her that I did wrong or was being uncomfortable. I don't know. So I'm sitting here like, I don't know what you're on or whatever, but let's fight. I do not argue. I'm sorry. I'm not one of them. I'm not sitting here sending you paragraphs back. And then I went and texted the girl, because you are not have your friend sitting here and texting me. I said, what is up with this? You say what you want to say to my face or on this phone. I was sending her audios. I do not text neither. I was like, okay, so where you at? What you want to do? Because I did not put my hands or whatever on your boyfriend or whatever. I am not worried about him, for real. I have to be cordial around him. I'm a self-explanatory too. Like, I'll explain myself. Like, you want an answer, you're gonna get one. But don't sit here and pull up my phone about some nigga that I am not worried about. So my friend Ryan and me, we linked up. Bro, we're trying to figure out where we need to be at. We was going. So in her neighborhood, we was ready. We was clicking it up. We was figuring out what day. And they did not want to fight. They did not want to fight. And I just was so fed up, because she was just saying like, oh, like, you need to leave him alone. Like, I'm going to put the messages. I'm going to insert them, because I have them. They're like all the way in my Maz only and Snapchat, like 4, because that was a long time ago. And I know I got the messages, because I delete everything from my phone. But if you go to Google Photos or your Maz only, I'm telling you, will find that stuff. You will find that stuff. If you are connected to Google Photos on your device, all your messages and everything will still be there. This hack I learned from having an Android life and then getting an iPhone life. So I'm gonna get the messages, I'm gonna insert them, because what they're gonna say, what they're gonna do. I'm still about that action. I'll come right to your area that I know of, and I hope, I swear to this day, I say I hope you bring her to prom, because it's still on my lick back, because you thought you was gonna talk to me how you was talking to me, like I'm dumb, like I'm a home wrecker. Bro, I would never do that to nobody. Like, I love so hard, and I am a lover, like I'm a Cancer. Like, I love I'm a hopeless romantic, bro. It's literally my tattoo right here. I got that tatted. Like, I love like I love romance novels. I love it all. Okay, so I would never do that to no girl. I would never, because I would never want that done to me. Like, and I am just not a like terrible person like that. Like, so I cried, because I was like, I can't believe somebody would think this of me. I can't believe people are making me out to be this way. I can't believe that he has got you like that you think I'm the problem. And so, you know what I did? The next day, so this was like the weekend, as soon as we got to school, I waited in the hallway, circled around till that nigga came to school, because he always come late. As soon as he got to his locker, I'm like, how you gonna have this girl texting me on Instagram about all this stuff I did to you? Oh, it was a whole argument. I don't know how many people heard. A couple people will know that story. But I was not playing that, because I'm about that. Do not ever have some people blowing up my phone about all this stuff. And then it's so funny, because, like, I was baffled. Like, I was legit flabbergasted. I think after that day, he was trying to fight and trying to figure it out. I had my cousins texting him. I had my brothers texting him. I had everything. Nobody wanted to fight. Nobody wanted to come out. He had some ginger little dude trying to... I mean, let me stop. I can't stereotype. That's not a good thing. And I need to be better than that. He had some dude that I would just assume is a punk and ain't gonna do nothing, trying to find my cousin and stuff. We was on them. I do not play that. And I get worked up. I don't want to argue. If I argue too much, I'm just gonna punk out and not want to fight. I'm gonna lose energy. And I had all that energy, and I got suspended from school that day. Cussed him all the way out in front of everybody at that locker. My principal was not with it. I got suspended that day, and I should have waited till that nigga got outside after school and did something about it. But I psyched myself up, and I started overthinking, and so nothing happened. But don't play with me. Don't have nobody texting my phone, blowing up, talking about they gonna do this and that, calling me out my name, all this type of stuff. No, I do not want that. I want action. Something needs to happen about everything that y'all just said. Period. No. So I hope he bring her to prom, because it's on. I'm calling my friend Ryan. Yo, prom in at 1 or 12, and she's here. Know it, live it, and love it. You're getting it. Swear. Because I've been holding a grudge since the 10th grade. I'm over it. Like, I live live, talk to other people, like, but you're on it. I'm beating her up. Swear to God, I should go to, I want to say it so bad, but I should go to where I know she's at and drag her out her house. Like it's dead serious. Like, oh my God, it's just so crazy. But like, adding on details is like, he was like, some stuff he was saying to try to get me back. Like, in that moment, he was like, oh, I was scared of her dad, and like, you know, I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know what to say, and I don't like her, and she's ugly. Like, it just be so bad, because niggas will really like bash females to the ends of the earth, and like, I hate that. I hate that so much. Like, I really do. I really hate that. And I really feel for her, because I hope that she gets older and, like, you know, realizes there's better for her out there. But see, the woman in me, but F you, because you need beat up the way she was talking to me. I had her friends talking to me, but I'm gonna see if I can put some messages in here. After them, I'm not asking permission. They don't get none. This is my story. Oh my God, that was so crazy to go through. Yeah, I swore off white people for a minute after that. And then plot twist. So I ended up talking to somebody that like April, and he was somebody from like our neighborhood, Carrick. And I don't live in Carrick, but like I live close to it. And he was cool. And he ended up knowing Star. And Star had sent him pictures of like her and like stuff like of her on the toilet. Just weird shit. And apparently, like, I'm gonna say, let's call him Dimitri. Dimitri and Carter were beefing. And actually, Dimitri's whole friend group beat Carter's. I saw the whole video too. I tried to get it with anything and everything in me, but he just was not giving it. Like, them just be solid. Like, they be doing and they be solid. He was not trying to give me that. He shared it to me, and like, I just never got that video. But just seeing that alone made me just realize that, like, I'm beefing with like air. Like, there's no point in me getting my whole family and me getting out of my comfort zone to fight when he is not winning nothing, and she isn't either. So I just felt like it was pointless. But I don't know. There's just so many more things I could talk about with this situation, because it's like, oh my gosh, the times that we used to hang out with White, Carter, and like some of his other friends, they used to talk about him. Like, I know so much information about this dude that I never told him. Like, I never told him any of this because, I don't know, you hurt me. You hurt my feelings, and you made me look like a bad person. I'm not even a bad person. And like, I really wanted to tell him this stuff too, because like, you know, you're over here doing how you're doing and moving how you're moving, and like, your friends ain't even like, they don't even banks with you like that. And then it just is like, I feel like last year in 11th grade, I was still hearing about stuff that like he had been saying about me, that stuff that we did together. Meanwhile, we never even kissed. Like, it just is like, I could like really ruin your whole life. Like, you would be dead miserable. And he was for a minute. I was not a homie hopper, swear to God. But one of his friends, I don't know. Can I even say this? I don't even know. I talked to one of his friends, and I waited a year. Okay, I waited till 11th grade. So there is no, I was just on to next. No, I waited a year. But I feel like every day, whenever we used to just talk, sit the little lunch, he used to be sick. Good. You should be sick. You should be miserable. But yeah, so that's so funny. I love how I got my lick back twice. Like, cause I've seen videos of you getting beat up. You ain't finna do nothing. You're scary. You're a punk. And then I talked to somebody that you don't even know that I know that know you. And then whenever I was talking to the dude, Dimitri, he was like, oh, you want me to go beat him up again? We could beat him up again. I know where he live at, like all types of stuff. But I was just like, nah, like I don't see the point. Like it is what it is. Like I'm over it. Plus he don't need, I'm not a bully neither. I don't feel like you need to beat somebody down until they can't breathe. That's effed up. Like at some point it's like, they'll learn. Like you got your lick back, but they'll learn, and karma will get them back better. And you know what's so funny is karma is twisting and winding. Like I'm just seeing as we're getting close to graduating, and I'm just like, that's what you get. That's what you got. I swear, God has it for me. He has it for me, and everybody that ever did me dirty, time's ticking for y'all. But I don't know. Like that was just such a crazy time in my life in 10th grade. I was sad for a minute. I was, because it was just like, I don't think the last time I talked to someone that like I liked and dated, or not even dated, just liked, it was like the 7th grade. So that was a long time before I had even liked somebody in a while. So for that to happen to me, and then like my first year of high school, that was rough. But here I am today, single and heartbroken. So like nothing changed. But I don't know, that was just a quick story time, or a long story time of something that happened in my life. But if I ever see her, she's getting beat up on sight, swear to God, for the way she was talking. And I have nothing left to say about that little Carter dude, because it is what it is. But that was just another video. I honestly may or may not post this, because I just posted a story time, so I'm gonna see how that goes. And then the quality of this might not be up to par, but like I shouldn't care. It's my channel. I'm gonna do what I want. But I hope y'all enjoy. I'm finna get my work done for real. And tune in for the next video. Please go to the community and vote on the next video that you want to see, or comment the next video you would like to see. Will always be a video either posted on Saturday or posted on Sunday, once a week. But those are the days that like you should always look out for it. So if I do end up posting this, it will be for next Saturday, or it will just be a video that I posted for one of the last Saturdays I missed to make up for that. I hope y'all enjoyed. But anyway, see y'all.
All the bitches slow down. She gon' pick the meat up. Ain't no icy bitch, we got that shit, but I ain't talking read her.